Hello, friends, raptors, Carnotaurus, Tyrannosaurus, and everything in between. My name is Malchior, and today I am giving my Impressplanation on Exoprimal, the new live service game by Capcom. So, Exoprimal was both developed and published by Capcom, who you may have heard of. Their most recent releases include Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, the expansion, and of course Resident Evil 4 Remake. So, regarding Exoprimal, it is a third-person shooter where you play as these robotic suits called Exos, and you kill dinosaurs. And that's really all there is to it. So, starting out as always, we are going to be looking at the options menu. And after that, we're going to be talking about the business model, which I have a lot to say about. Let's get into it. So, firstly, regarding the options menu, at a surface level, everything looks all well and good until you realize, hey, where's the DLSS? Well, unfortunately, AMD have won the bid for this game, it appears, and if you don't have an AMD card, then you're just out of luck for having the best possible performance, which is, it's a real buzz killer. But honestly, this game is running on the RE engine, the same engine as the Resident Evil, as all the Resident Evil games, and as they've said, Capcom is actually going to be using that engine for pretty much all their games from here on out. I believe that Monster Hunter Rise also used it. Don't quote me on that. And yeah, it's a pretty good engine. And honestly, performance is pretty good, despite the lack of DLSS. Even when there's a million raptors on screen, you're not really going to be seeing too much slowdown. And yeah, again, it is a third-person shooter, so FOV and all that jazz isn't too important. But yeah, in terms of graphics options, we're looking pretty good. The game is on prior gen consoles, so it doesn't really look the best compared to the other RE Engine games. It actually has what looks like a brown filter over everything, which really makes really kills the art style. I feel they should give the colors more of a chance to breathe. Anyway, let's move on to the business model here. As you can see, these are all of our available Exos, but you might notice, hey, 3 of them are locked. That's strange. So unfortunately, in this game, in order to unlock these Exos, you either need to go through a pretty meaty grind. If we go into Vigilant here, we can see that we can't purchase him with Bitcoins, which is the free-to-play currency, until player level 40. I've played for a number of hours. I've done how many matches? 13 battles logged. So I would say that's around 7 or 8 hours, and I'm only player level 11. That's, like, to unlock additional playable characters, essentially. That's a bit of a grind. Now you may be thinking, hey, that's not too bad. You just play the game and unlock them eventually. Unlock more options. Well, you probably know what I'm going to say next. Turns out, these 3 Exos are available for purchase with real-world currency. So, that's always nice. And again, you might be thinking, oh, that's not too bad. It's a game where you kill dinosaurs. If anyone wants more options, it's not... well, alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop the hypotheticals and all that. I'm just gonna shoot everything down. So, Exoprimal, this game is asking for a $60 buy-in fee. This game does cost $60. If you're not playing it on Game Pass, I'm playing it on Game Pass. And on top of that, there is a like head start pack, as it were, that includes these three in a bundle for $13.49, or your regional equivalent. So the main problem here is that Exoprimal, at its core, is a PvP game. You'll see over here with the Dino Survival, yes, there is the option for PvE or PvP, but in both of these situations, you are competing against another team. If you select PvP, then in the final mission, you'll actually have to fight the enemy team to see who wins at the end. In PvE, though you don't have to fight at the end, it is a race against the enemy team to see who can complete all of their respective objectives faster. After the first team completes their final objective, you have about 20 seconds to finish yours. If you don't, you lose, and of course that affects progression and everything. That affects your player level, which you can see here. That affects your battle pass, which of course has a premium purchase as well, on top of the $60, and also on top of having to buy essentially the rest of the game for $13.49 if you don't want to go through the grind to unlock the rest of the game. Now, when a new live service game comes out, it is immediately going to be compared to the big three current live service games, which are Warframe, Deep Rock Galactic, and Guild Wars 2. Now, I'm not talking like in terms of revenue or anything like that. I'm talking about a mix. I'm talking a mix of revenue and fairness. Now, of course, Deep Rock Galactic has the like the box price. You buy the game, and then everything is free. The battle pass is free, and you can buy some cosmetics with real-world currency if you like in the supporter packs. But like the whole game is free. All the classes are free. All of the guns are free. Warframe is a PvE game, and Warframe is free. Warframe does not have a buy-in price, so buying a shiny new Warframe with Platinum is not, like, it won't give you a significant advantage over other players because you are working together to kill things in Warframe. And also in Warframe, getting Platinum, which is the currency that you can buy with real-world money, is really not all that difficult, and grinding the Warframes separate from that without buying them, like building the Warframes through the various game systems, does not take long at all. Like, the longest it might take is maybe 4 days for one Warframe, and you can be building multiple Warframes at once, so it's very much fair. This is not. Exoprimal, again, is asking for a $60 buy-in fee, and on top of the $60, it also has a premium battle pass. It has purchasable skins, and of course, most like the biggest red flag here is that you can also buy essentially new characters with real-world currency. Because it specifically says here, you can purchase this with the free-to-play currency once you reach level 40. So that's for Vigilant. Murasame, you can purchase at level 30 with free-to-play currency. And Nimbus, you can purchase at level 20 with free-to-play currency. Now, firstly, that's a little arbitrary. Like, why is there a level requirement? Secondly, like, it's a PvP game. For the sake of balance, for the sake of fair gameplay, every character needs to be free and accessible to whoever buys the game. There should not be any of this post-launch malarkey. On top of everything I've covered so far, you are also able to switch your exosuit mid-match to whatever fits the situation. So, if someone who buys these as soon as they buy the game, or the deluxe edition or whatever, like, immediately has access to what the majority of the player base doesn't, to use as they please throughout any matches they might play. Just for the foreseeable future. It's really not good. It's really not good. Like I know people have Stockholm syndrome themselves into believing that League of Legends is a good competitive game. It is not. It will always be inferior to Dota 2 because Dota 2 has everything available for all the heroes available for free. It will always be inferior to Smite because Smite is free, or you could get all the heroes for all the gods in that game for free, the playable characters for free, and you could also just buy all current and future gods for, I believe it is $30. It may have changed over the years as that game has been supported, but like it is absolutely unacceptable in a PvP focused game to have playable characters locked to either a significant grind or just buy them with real world currency. I mean, it's fine to have them locked to a grind, but if you give people the skip button, that's immediately shutting out any new players who might try out the game and giving them an inherent disadvantage. It's really not good. I am not a fan of this game's business model. Like, I'd be fine with the premium battle pass. I'd be fine with the cosmetics if it wasn't asking for a $60 sub fee. I would not be fine with purchasing new characters with real money, no matter what. This is a trend that needs to die in the industry. This is a trend that is counterintuitive to the industry. It is just absolutely unacceptable. So, now that that's done, let's get into the game, and I'll show you how it plays. Now, of course, you could choose between PvP and PvE, and there are a number of characters, Exos, you could choose to play as. Deadeye is the starter Exo. That's the one that they start you out as in the tutorial and everything. He's a pretty good all-arounder. The Exos are the exosuits are categorized in 3 categories. There's Assault, which is damage; Tank, which is the damage soakers, the ones who take the damage away from everyone else, and then the supports. Supports are mainly healers, and they also excel at crowd control and things like that. So in terms of the variety of what you're gonna get when you buy the game for $60 or load it up on Game Pass, the diversity is it's pretty all right. Deadeye is very much your go-to run-of-the-mill third-person shooter suit. Zephyr is the melee. He's all about being up close and personal. Barrage is all about explosions and AOE and damage over time, damage with fire. He's probably my favorite so far. In terms of tanks, Roadblock is very much like Reinhardt in Overwatch. He has a shield and an ability that is a taunt that makes all dinosaurs attack him. Krieger is really good at area denial. He's able to spawn a dome shield that enemy dinosaurs cannot enter. He's also ranged as opposed to Roadblock being melee. And yeah, it does a bit. He's going to be doing a bit more damage than Roadblock. As for your supports, Witch Doctor has an AOE heal, and a little zap cannon. And Skywave Skywave, I think, is very much the better of the two. Witch Doctor really only has access to heals with his little AoE ability. Skywave can heal with her regular gun. You could shoot your allies to heal them, Borderlands style. You will also see here as you go in, every exosuit is customizable. So you can see these uniquely colored modules here. These are exosuit specific. And from what I've gathered, they are easily the best. Now, credit where credit is due. These are just the general ones that every exosuit has, and you don't have to buy them or upgrade them for every suit. You buy these and upgrade them once, then they're available for every exosuit for you to use. So that's pretty neat. every exosuit also has a rig slot, which you have a number of options here. For Skywave, I use Aid, which summons a little Healy pool. Skywave does not have any self healing. All of her healing is for her team, so I think that's a pretty solid pick on her. Other than that, you have, you have your shield, and then like the more offensive variants, which or utility, like paralyze, that does damage. Cannon just straight up does damage. It's really good for sniping flying dinosaurs like pteranodons. And catapult is just for more mobility. There's not really a reason to use it, in my opinion. But yeah, this is it's a pretty alright system. Again, generally, what you're going to want to be using is, like, the suit-specific ones. Those are locked behind leveling, which is perfectly fine. Again, it does make the, it does give the new players a bit of a disadvantage, which is part of what killed multiverses was how, like, insane the progression was for the suits and everything, for each character and everything, and just like the dichotomy of someone who's been playing for a while versus someone who hasn't. You'll just have so much more for your respective character compared to someone else. But the grind for to get the module, to level up the suits themselves isn't too bad. The player level is a different beast, but we've already talked about that ad nauseum. So anyway, that's everything covered in terms of our choices when it comes to playing the game, and the business model and everything. So we're gonna get into the actual game now and see how it plays. Now, again, I prefer PvE because I honestly, I think the PvP, though it was designed with it in, like it's a core pillar of the design philosophy, but honestly, I find the PvP to be a little dull. Like, I feel like it's a little counterintuitive. Like, one team could, like, you could be doing really good, and then you could just, lose at the end because you happen to lose the PvP fight at the end of a PvP match. But in this game, it's just you and the dinosaurs, and there is an item that you can collect in the final round called a Dominator, which allows you to take control of a big dinosaur and go into your the enemy team's territory and just kill them and try to disrupt them from completing their objectives. Because again, the first team to complete all objectives is guaranteed a victory. After the first team completes the final objective, the losing team has 20 seconds to complete their objective, or the match will be considered a loss, which will affect their XP gains and their battle pass gains and all that mumbo jumbo. So this is very much a PvP game in terms of, like, the carrot on the stick and all that.
Welcome to your war games.
So, yep, this is our little narrator, Leviathan. This game does have a story. Honestly, I watched the first few cutscenes, and they introduced a bunch of characters, and they did the Suicide Squad thing, where they all said something witty, and then they said their name, and their code name and their real name. Okay, we don't have support, so I'm gonna go Skyway. They said their code name and their real name, and honestly, like, I'm not here to watch cutscenes and to experience a deep, riveting story, because it's really not. I'm here to kill dinosaurs with a bunch of robots. So, luckily, unlike Monster Hunter World, the cutscenes are skippable, and it's very much appreciated, because the progression in Monster Hunter World was very much like as good as the core game was. It was really pulling teeth, like the ability to play with your friends. You had to watch the same cutscene, and then you had to. It was a nightmare. But in this game, you're able to. What is this? This is new to me. I don't know.
Well. We meet again, huh, guys?
Oh, okay. I guess this is more story. Unfortunately, I was just saying that the cutscenes are skippable. but this one isn't. I don't know if just I can see this or if everyone else in the match can. But yeah, this guy. So this guy showed up in the tutorial mission. And okay, yeah, okay. So he's doing his thing, and then we're gonna. All right, can we get a move on, please? I don't know why I can't skip this. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. All right, so this is Exoprimal. So as you can see, there's a little waypoint here. We're gonna follow this to the first mission, which the first mission is usually a dinosaur cull mission where we will be assigned a certain number of certain types of dinosaurs to kill. So, you know, you have your smaller dinosaurs like your raptors, your pteranodons, and whatnot. Okay. It usually doesn't take this long. I think because this lore is happening, we can't, like, it's... Alright, well, here we go. This is the game. So, Skywave. Skywave is a support exosuit. She very much specializes in being above your team and out of the fray and just raining healing and CC down on everything below her. Now, you can see here when I shoot my allies, that green bar is a it's an overshield. So normally this would heal if my friends were low on health. What is going on? Why is why is nothing getting summoned? Okay, yeah, it looks like I reached some kind of like story point or something, and I got put into this match. Okay, so here we go. So Leviathan has summoned some raptors, so we're gonna CC them a bit with our black hole here, so that our damage-dealing friends can have an easier time dealing with them. But yeah, so anyway, regarding the variants, you have the fodder, which are the raptors and the pteranodons. Then you have the medium dinosaurs, such as the pachycephalosauruses and pachycephalosauruses. Then you have like the bosses that are like the triceratops, the Carnotaurus, which just spawned. Okay, I've never seen a Carnotaurus in the first round like this. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of special mission. And yeah, you can see on the right, there is a scoring system. I am getting medals for healing my friends. Ooh, this guy needs heals. So, Skywave's abilities, obviously she has her little staff gun here, which will heal or damage anything within it. And then her right click is like this little shockwave. It does a little bit of damage, but mainly it's a big burst heal. So you can see he just instantly got a maxed overshield. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Alright, let's... Alright, looks like the first objective is complete. So, yep. That was our first mission, and now we are going to follow the waypoint once again. Now, there are several dinosaur variants. There's a few that I've seen. You'll mostly be seeing Carnotaurus when you're first starting out as the boss. Triceratops is like a medium boss. It's not a real boss. It's like a it's like a semi-heavy, let's say. But Carnotaurus packs a little bit of a punch. There was a T-Rex in the tutorial, but that was very much a teaser because it was all like, "Ah, God, you're just a rookie. You can't handle this. You got to run away." So it looks like as you level up, you unlock more damaging dinosaurs to kill. Ooh, there's a few new ones I could see here up top. I haven't seen these before, so hey, this is cool. I'm getting to show off more of the game with my YouTube friends here. All right, yep. Can we get to the game, please? Alright, yep, here's the Pachycephalosauruses. So, yep, these are... I've seen plenty of these guys. These guys pack a little bit more of a punch. But overall, they're not too bad. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, Spinosauruses. These guys are new. Alright, those are Spinosauruses, right? Sniper Neosaur. Okay, Neosaurs. My bad. Alright, well, it's been a while since I've been into dinosaurs. You know, Land Before Time and all that. And, oh god, Walking with Dinosaurs. You guys remember that show? That was a great show. Anyway, Exoprimal. Suchomimuses. Alright, yep. So, there's a bunch of new variants that we're seeing here. So, the enemy variety in this game is very much pretty good. There are a bunch of, like, different classes of dinosaurs in each class. Like, you know, usually we have raptors. Now it looks like we have Dilophosaurus and Neosauruses. Oh god. Are the Dilophosaurus poisonous like Jurassic Park? I'm not rightly sure. Oh yeah, you can see here. There's like a little bit of like a you can like build things in this game. This is like a turret right here. So far I haven't really seen a reason really to use these. It's not really. Someone needs healing. Who needs healing? There you are. Oh, I missed. Sorry, I'm bad at this game. I haven't really seen a reason to use like these building emplacements. It feels a little half-baked, but again, I'm only like I've only played maybe 8 or 9 hours. This is like what, my 14th round, so you know, who knows what the future holds in terms of that. Once the T-Rex is there, why are my heals not working? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a weird thing. So, like, after an ally is revived, for example, they're immune to both heals and damage for a few seconds. Okay, I can't move the camera right now. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of story event thing. Well, you know, it's pretty alright as long as like I said, Monster Hunter World had a lot of problems with the progression and the story system. It was very... Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, well, it looks like that's just... just part of the, scenery. Oh boy, 2 Carnotauruses. Alright, so this is the, this is our first boss monster. So, critical hits are encouraged on these guys. If you hit them in the head, it does a bit more damage. And, I also have my ultimate here, which is a stasis. I'm very much going to be using that right now. So, this will stun everything and just give my friends an easier job at dealing with these 2 boss enemies here. So it looks like... Oh god. Oh god. Stop dying. Please stop dying. So you see that? That's quite the hefty burst heal. So in terms of healing, yeah. Again, I will say Skywave is definitely, firstly, a lot of fun to play, and secondly, like, the balancing concern with the business model and all that. Skywave, compared to the other support, the Witch Doctor, that's what he's called, right? Yeah, Witch Doctor, is very much stronger. Like, Witch Doctor has like an AoE heal that has like a 15-20 second cooldown or something like that. That's all the healing he has. But Witch Doctor can just, or Skywave, excuse me, Skywave can heal by just shooting her allies. And she also has really good CC, which I'm going to use here. And she has a very impressive ult. So, balancing in this game is very much going to be an issue going forward if they're planning on making the new, any new exosuits they introduce, either grind to buy or buy to play. It's, yeah. I mean, hey, can you tell that I don't like the business model? Weird. Oh, Matt, wait, that's the NPC. I'm not wasting my heals on you. You're an NPC.
Well done.
Alright, so you can see we're moving on. I believe we are moving on to the final round here. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so it looks like this is new. Alright, so defeat dinosaurs to charge. Alright, interesting. So yeah, you'll see online, people like on the subreddit and things like that have been saying, oh, you know, it doesn't seem like there's that much variety here. I mean, there's plenty of variety. You just gotta play the game to see it. And, you know, playing the game is fine. Because, you know, honestly, I think the game is a lot of fun. And it has potential, and it's pretty solid. Unfortunately, I feel like Game Pass is very much... I feel like the only reason that this game is getting any traction at all is because of Game Pass. Because, like, paying $60 for a game for a new IP with a battle pass and, you know, with a bunch of post-launch microtransactions in today's industry is very much not ideal. Like the only games that are able to get away with nickel and diming their consumers with anti-consumer practices are the big ones, like Call of Duty and Diablo 4, and what else? Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is a prime example. You know, it's, you know, I personally do not enjoy paying $30 for an expansion that I'm not going to be able to play in a year, but Destiny's making money, so apparently other people don't have a problem with that. But, like, for a new IP, I really feel like Capcom weren't sure how well this game was going to pan out, and so they just overcorrected a little bit with the short-term profits. Because honestly, I think there is something special here. Like it's very much a fun game with of course we could see there was a decent effort put in with the enemy variety and all that, and I don't know what's going on with these dinosaurs with the growths, but it's interesting. And yeah, like, you know, you can see here it's a very fun team-based game. And here, you know, I'm gonna, yeah, let's show up. So yeah, you guys have seen, oh god, okay, hold on, no, get me out of here, okay, oh, that was that. Okay, so you guys have seen Skywave. That's actually perfect that I died there, because I was just gonna switch to a different support to showcase a bit more in this game. So here, let's switch to Witch Doctor, and let's see how he plays. Stay away, stay away. So yeah, you can see here you're in the you're in your like pilot form for a little bit. Alright. Yep, you can see that's the AoE heal. That's really the only heal I got. Okay, and the right click, I guess, but that's also on a 12-second cooldown. Alright, yeah, let's ult. Alright, there we go. Okay, so yep, Witch Doctor, all of Witch Doctor's heals have a cooldown. So I mean, hopefully he does a bit more damage to compensate for that. I mean, hey, let's see how much our little gun does. Oh god, is this a PvP match? Oh no, is this story about a PvP match? Gosh dang it, Capcom, what are you doing to me? I don't want to play PvP in your PvE dinosaur game. Yep, that's what they did. They forced me to play a PvP game because story, and I mean, yeah, you know, that's great. At least it's only for one match, am I right? Alright, so yeah, as we can see here, yeah, so the balancing in this game could use some work, because, honestly, so far I'm not impressed with Witch Doctor compared to Skywave, so, I'm just gonna go and switch back, because, I would like to win. So, yep, you can see, it looks like we have to... Okay, so yeah, okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is a new game type that we just got introduced to. So, it looks like we have to kill... We can kill their hammer? Or like, stop them from charging their hammer, which is interesting, I guess. Like I said, like... I'm really not interested in the PvP aspect of this game at all, and neither was the majority, which is why they put the PvE option in this game. But I guess for the sake of the story, we are being forced to experience the PvP firsthand. Well, he's dead. Oh, hey, look, dinosaurs. Oh, boy. Okay, so yeah, we have to kill dinosaurs near this in order to charge it. So, okay, let's, well, my whole team is dead, so I guess I'll just stay here in the sky so that no one can touch me. Yeah. Like, you see how silly the balance is? Like, you know, Witch Doctor doesn't have a hover like this, but I can literally just ignore all of the... Oh my god, this game's business model. Okay, yep, I just got shot by a player that I didn't want to fight. Yep. Okay, yep, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, so, the core of this game, like, killing dinosaurs with a bunch of randoms on the internet is a lot of fun. Doing it against another team, like, you know, racing against another team is a lot of fun. Fighting the other team while doing it, not so much. Alright, yep, and it looks like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to... Yeah, that's not that much range. I need to heal my friends so that we can actually do this. Gotta make sure I don't get sniped. Oh my goodness. Huh, you know, I wonder, do any of them, you know, I bet you one or two of those guys has the... Is there a way to look at the players? Yeah, look at that. Godspock has Murasamai. Man, you know, I wish I could have Murasamai right now. Fortunately, I don't want to swipe my credit card. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. This is a This is a little sour compared to my first two Impressplanation. Oh my god.
Demonstrate exemplary compatibility by
So, regarding Exoprimal, yeah, it's a pretty solid game. It has quite a few kinks to be worked out.
test complete.
Okay, so wait, we
You are
both...
defeated.
Oh, great, we lost. Wonderful. Alright. So, regarding Exoprimal, I think we're gonna end it there. I've shown everything I wanted to show, talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Exoprimal is available on Xbox, Xbox One X, PS4, Xbox Series X, PS5, and of course PC for $60 or your regional equivalent, plus $13.49 to unlock the rest of the game.
Exo fighters in
I mean, you know, at the very least, at this point, it's a good way to kill the next 2 weeks until Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. So my name has been Malchior, and this has been my Impressplanation on Exoprimal. And hopefully I'll be seeing you guys all again real soon. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or evening. And much love, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.